In the village of Falamir, the wind never seemed to sleep. It slipped through the crooked chimneys and twisted around the cobblestones, carrying whispers no one could understand. Among the villagers, only one person seemed to listen, a young woman named Alara, who lived at the edge of town in a house that leaned like it had tired of standing straight. Alara spent her days weaving threads of silver into small charms, little birds, stars, and spirals. She sold them at the market. But what she was really weaving were the whispers she heard in the wind, capturing them in silver loops so they wouldn't vanish. She never told anyone why. The villagers thought her strange, but harmless. One evening, the wind brought a voice that was different from all the others. It was soft, but urgent, and it called her name. Alara followed it past the market, past the fields, to the oldest tree in the forest, its roots tangled like a secret. There, nestled in the hollow of the tree, was a small box carved from dark wood. Inside, she found a tiny mirror that reflected not her own face, but a place she had never seen, a quiet, golden meadow where colors seemed to hum. The voice whispered again, "The world you see is only part of what is. Step through, if you dare." Alara hesitated. The meadow looked like a dream, but stepping through a mirror had no instructions, only the risk of never returning. Her fingers brushed the glass, and the wind swirled around her, tugging at her silver charms until they hummed with light. With a deep breath, she stepped forward. The world shivered. The silver birds scattered into the air, weaving the whispers into wings, and in an instant, Alara found herself in the golden meadow. She could feel the colors pulsing beneath her skin, hear the flowers' voices singing, and the grass bending to welcome her. She understood then, every whisper she had collected in her charms had been a fragment of this hidden world, and now she was part of it. The wind settled around her like a friend, and Alara realized that the village she had left behind was only one story of many. Here, she could weave new tales, not just for herself, but for anyone who ever listened. And from that day on, sometimes, just sometimes, villagers would hear soft silver hums in the wind, carrying hints of a golden meadow they could never reach, but only Alara knew the full song.